pleasure.
Hi, Alan.
Leia told me
Oh,
about you.
oh, thank you. Leia's such a sweetheart. Oh my God.
Remember, do things that make you smile. Everybody has a story.
York City.
Hi, I'm Monique Mannen. Now, tell me your story.
Never ever let life hold you down. Tell me your story. Don't worry, be happy now.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Tell Me Your Story with Monique Mannen. It's my honor and pleasure to introduce the next guest to you. She is a singer, a performer, a songwriter, an actress, a producer, and TV personality. My mini-me introduced me to her, and we have been so obsessed with her voice that we have been stalking her on YouTube and watching all her covers. And so I'm so excited that she said yes to come and join us. So with further ado, welcome, Morissette.
Yay! Thank you,
So
Monique.
excited
It's
to
my
hear.
honor. Thank you
So,
so much for having me.
oh, my pleasure. Please start from the beginning. How did the journey start for you in the Philippines before earning the name Phoenix? But how did the journey start for you?
The journey started for me. Actually, it's already my 10th year in the industry this year, and but I really started joining a lot of singing competitions and reality shows on television here. I didn't win any of those, but I guess it was just me wanting to really just perform and pursue my dream of being a singer performer. And for the first couple of years in my career, that's really how I started. And it wasn't until just this past year during the pandemic that I was able to just kind of branch out into a songwriter and producer now. So, but my fans and my supporters really know me as Morissette, as a performer. But here I am trying out something new, and so far people have been loving the new music. So I'm just really, really grateful for
Oh,
all
that's
the
awesome.
support.
Oh, wow. You sing effortlessly with these crazy high notes. And at what age did you know you could do that?
I was 9 years old when I started joining singing competitions, but my parents found out I could sing at the age of 3, I think.
Oh,
3, just
wow.
at home, yeah.
And who was your inspiration?
My inspiration, I mean, my listening has really progressed from when I started. It's been different for different seasons of my life. But I
Right?
started with Beyonce, Jessie J, just that kind of singing. And then a couple years into my career, they kind of got me into doing a lot of like Ariana, Mariah kind of sing, like very R&B. And B. And so, but now with my new music, I'm kind of like mixing everything and just
Right.
adding in some gospel there as well and some soul. So just all the different influences and different music, the kinds of music that I do like to listen to, I just mix it up and put it into one little EP.
I love it. Which cover song got you the attention of Alan Menken, Will Smith, and Disney when you had to do Aladdin?
Aladdin. I think it was it's called Secret Love Song by Little Mix and Jason Derulo. I did a performance of it on the Wish Bus. It's called the Wish Bus here. It's kind of like a radio station on a bus. And so I
Mm,
guess it was that one that really caught their attention and even attention of a lot of YouTube reactors.
nice.
But yeah, I was just really, really thrilled to have been able to do my version also of A Whole New World, and just get to meet Will Smith and Alan Menken. I mean, who would have thought?
And how was that? How was that experience?
I mean, it was crazy. And I think around that time when I did that interview or just that meetup with them, because that was in Japan, I was
Mm-hmm.
actually in the States. I was doing a couple of tours in the States, and then I had to fly from the States to Japan for a day just for that interview with Alan Menken and Will Smith, and then flew back right after. But I mean, it's crazy. Like never in my wildest dreams that I ever like just imagine that I'd be able to meet them in person, but it's
Right.
just a thrill. Super grateful.
Isn't he just a joy? I work with him on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and it was a
Yes,
party. It was a party all week. It was the best gig ever. He
right.
is such a joy. He's so much fun, you know?
Yes, I agree. Super chill person. Both of them,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. Yeah. So 10 years in the industry
hmm
and you're only 25. How did you pivot during 2020 or after 2020?
2020. So I guess this is like the pandemic time, like last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it was kind of hard at first because like my livelihood was really doing concerts and shows, but because of the pandemic, we can't really have that. And even up
Right.
till now, after like a year, we're still not allowed, or we're actually currently on lockdown still here in Metro
Wow.
Manila, where I am. So it's crazy, and the rains have been crazy as well. But it's really during the pandemic that I was able to just really think about what I wanted to do next as well, other than just being a singer performer because there were no shows. And so I
Right.
ventured into songwriting and producing. It took a lot of patience in me and just learning what really happens in the production side of things. But
Right.
it's very humbling. It's very humbling. And we were able to put out an EP of 5 tracks. And yeah, I'm just really, really happy that the response from my supporters have been really great, not just here in the Philippines, but everywhere else as well.
I'm so proud of you because power of the pen. Good for you.
Thank
Good
you.
for you. Good for you. Are your songs coming from a personal place like your song Love You Still?
Yes. I think all of my songs, just because the songwriting process has also been just very back and forth between me and my fiance. He's my co-writer as well, and he's really the more songwriter between the two of us. But he usually asks me what kind of topics I'd like to cover, and so I just like to think of different titles or concepts, but definitely all of them come from a very personal space in my life or just different stories in my life or experiences. But I'm also glad that people are able to relate with the songs differently with themselves. So but yeah, very all songs are very personal, especially Love You Still because that was the very first song that we put out. But yeah, people have been able to really embrace the song as well and just and I love hearing stories how they say that, you know, this song also kind of saved me. This song kind of brought me to just finding that peace and that forgiveness as well, especially for that song, Love You Still. So
Right.
I'm just really happy that there's this response from people that they're able to relate to the songs as well, despite
Right.
it coming from a very personal place for me.
Right. Right. When you
Yeah.
come from your heart, you can't go wrong, right?
Yeah.
Can't can't go wrong. Seriously.
Oh.
Did you have a normal childhood between the singing performances as a child? I mean, were you
With
still able to play hopscotch or games outside while you were singing and hang out with all these grown-ups and having all
uh
that pressure on you?
Yeah. Well, I think because the first decade of my life, I was still like living, of course, a normal life. I was still in another province here in the Philippines that's called Cebu. And my parents did, I would say my parents did a really great job of just balancing who I am at home. Like when we're outside, I may be that performer, but the moment that I get home, I'm still a daughter, I'm still a sister, I still do
That's right.
chores. So
Go
I
make
mean,
your
I
bed.
gotta, right? Right? I
Go
still have a curfew.
that's
So it's still
good. I'm
pretty
so happy to
normal
hear
for
that.
me. Yeah,
I'm
they
so
really
happy
kept me
to hear that.
grounded. Thank
Yeah.
you.
It's just mind-blowing to me because here you were at 12, you were giving the nickname Phoenix. How were
Mm,
you able to handle the pressure at that young age? That's a
yeah,
lot of pressure to put on a young girl's shoulder. How were you able to
yeah.
handle that?
Well, actually, my career really started when I was 14. At 12, I was still joining a lot of singing competitions here. But when I was 14, the pressure I think came from just being able to also sustain my family because I became the breadwinner at some point. So the pressure was kind of there that of course I needed to earn for us to be able
Right.
to eat and stuff, just those kinds of
Right.
things. Although it didn't get super crazy, but just like moderately, especially because in the first couple of years of my career here in Metro Manila, it was just me and my mom. And my dad and
Mm,
my brother decided to stay back in the province because, of course, like in showbiz, you don't really know what's gonna happen. And so they just wanted me to establish first before making that big move of the whole family, like just us being here in Metro Manila now. The name Phoenix really just came from I did a stint in Korea where I represented the Philippines. It's called the Asia Song Festival, and there've already been like divas here or like performers, legends here in the Philippines, where they're
right.
also called like the Nightingale and the Songbird. And so I guess they were trying to look for another bird to call me, and so they found the phoenix. But like, I love being able to relate to just the symbolism of a phoenix, wherein it's not always highs, and there are just moments also in my personal life and in my career that it's like down to a low, like the very low, but then it's just choosing to just rise up, just something like
Rise
that.
up. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
keep
And
going.
is your song Phoenix related to your nickname? Did you come from the place from your nickname for that song?
Yes. For one of my songs, Phoenix, actually, it we didn't intend for it to be called Phoenix. Like during the songwriting process
Mhm.
of that track, ultimately we really wanted it to be very inspiring and just very uplifting just because in the past, oh, just last year with 2020 with the pandemic, we know a
Right.
lot of people who have just been going through so much, and so we wanted to put a song out there that was just hopefully would uplift them or just maybe heal them.
Right.
And then my fiance was the one who really started the song with the verse and the chorus, and he kind of put in the line "shine like the sun, rise like a
Right.
phoenix." And so I
Phoenix.
told him, might as well title it Phoenix. And I mean, it's a very, and people have, yes, people have really associated me with that title or that name. And so I
Mhm.
guess I kind of wanted to just really embody it and just put it into a song as well and be
Oh,
an
that's
anthem hopefully for people. I mean, a lot of people have been asking me about like if there's a person that I really want to collaborate with. I always say consistently, and my fans know
yes.
this. I always say Bruno Mars, but I will
Vision.
claim it. I will
Vision.
claim it.
Yes.
Story. Never ever let life hold you down. Tell me your story. Don't worry, be happy now.
After working over 30 years in Hollywood, working with Prince on the music video Kiss, Eddie Murphy on Coming to America, Will Smith on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Paul Abdul, to name a few, I realized, they got inspired by somebody. I would love to hear their story, right? And then I realized that dancers were going into depression because they didn't know what to do live after dance. So that's when I wanted to put some sunlight on them and also be a teaching tool for the baby dancers out there, but also let them know, like, these are the dances that paved the way for you, right? And then I was dealing with out of control eczema. It took me 3 years to find a healthy solution, and I became a health advocate, getting testimonials coming in. I realized that everybody has a story. And that's how I created the show, Tell Me Your Story with Monique Mannen. What is your story? I would love to hear it because everybody has a story.
Hey everyone, this is Morissette, and you're watching Tell Me Your Story with Monique Mannen.
Any movement of getting your dream into reality with your
Ah,
dream collaboration, Bruno Mars?
oh
You
my
know,
gosh.
any movement to that reality?
I mean, a lot of people have been asking me about like if there's a person that I really want to collaborate with. I always say consistently, and my fans know
Yes.
this. I always say Bruno Mars, but I mean, I'm just I think the best way to really put it is I'm just maybe waiting for it to happen because we don't know what's going to happen with the internet now.
See it,
Like,
believe it, my dear. See it, believe it.
I will
Vision,
claim it. I
vision.
will claim it.
Yes, claim it. Claim it, mama. Claim it. That
I will,
by the way, Bruno Mars is my daughter's other obsession.
right?
Yeah.
Right? You can't go wrong with him. He's amazing. He's on another
Yeah.
level. I mean, it would
Yeah.
be an honor and a privilege to be able to just I mean, to even just meet him probably. That would be crazy. But to be on a track with him, I mean, I'm just
Come
I'm
on.
claiming it. I'm claiming
No,
it, but
claim
I
it.
mean
Claim it, mama. Claim it. That's right. And
claiming it.
so you're meant for greatness. What is next for you?
What is
I
next
see
for
it happening
me?
for you, Ma. I really
Oh,
do. Stay the course. It's going to happen and see it. Don't keep your eyes on the prize off the prize, okay?
yes.
Trust me. Yeah. So what is
Yeah.
next for you?
What's
I know
next for
greatness will happen
me?
for you. I know so.
Thank you. Coming from you, thank you so much. I think for me, I mean, I still have so many goals, so many dreams, and especially because it's really just my first year. It's really just my first year going into songwriting and producing. I think my goal really for now is that a lot of people would really be able to hear my music, not just here in my country, but really like everywhere. Because
Right.
I don't know, I just feel like there's something for everyone. May it be something that they just want to listen to on regular days, or maybe working out, or just resting, or studying, or
Mhm.
maybe it's songs that they can really relate to. So
That's right.
I think that's my goal right now, is just to really spread the music as far as I can. And of course, like I'm just really looking forward to when I'm able to perform in front of people again because I really miss it. It's different just being able to have that crowd's energy and give and take with that, just that whole process in a live show. It's different being able to do it digitally, but we're also
Right.
just so blessed with the internet. Our generation's so blessed with the internet. But I mean, I'm just looking forward to be able to just sing my songs out there and sing my originals out there for everyone to enjoy in person.
Right. Well, also this is a time for you to find your voice, to
Yes.
find who you are as an artist, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
much time.
Exciting. This is exciting time. And it's like, so, to me, I felt like for me, I mean, I'm heartbroken that a lot of people, suffered through the pandemic, but it
Yeah.
really also gave a pause to really look at what will I do, what I want to
Yes.
focus on. So
Yes.
bravo for you. You focus
Thank
on
you.
you and find your voice and find your who you are as an artist and come out and shine, you know?
Thank
And
you.
with that said, you are having a concert in January, your 10th
Yes.
anniversary.
Yes.
I wish it was in LA. I so would have been there with my mini me.
Right. But you know, the good thing about this concert is it's digital. So anyone, everywhere can
Oh,
actually watch the
fabulous. Send me the
show.
link, please,
Yes,
please. Yes.
we definitely will, but it's
Oh,
gonna
you
be
have to
called
register somewhere or something? Okay, definitely.
Yes.
Send me the link to register.
We
Absolutely.
will. We actually just released the poster just a couple weeks ago. So yeah, it's already out there. It's called Phoenix. It's my 10th
Yes.
year anniversary. It's my 10th anniversary concert. It's happening January 23 and 24 PHT or Manila time. But of course,
Yes.
the reason why it's also 2 dates is that so that my supporters in the States can also watch it their time, maybe Sunday evening. But yeah, people can get tickets on www.ktx.ph. It's like a concert platform. A lot of
Nice.
concerts have been held there. So, and that's the great thing about this season is we get to maximize ourselves with the internet, putting out content. And with
Yeah.
this digital concert, it's not just limited to the people in my area, like Metro Manila, but people like over there can also enjoy it as well with us.
Right. But also the beauty is like a lot of people that normally wouldn't be able to afford to go see the
Yes.
concert I can go. It's such a blessing.
Right.
Such a
Super.
blessing. Seriously. Any advice for young artists out there?
Advice for young. I mean, I would not have thought of just being able to just being in this position right now. And I'm just really grateful for everyone supporting me throughout the years. But I think my advice for everyone just who has a dream, I think it's just to really pursue it. It's to really pursue it. And as I've shared, I came from, or my journey as a singer started from singing competitions. And I even joined The Voice of the Philippines, and I didn't win that. I didn't make it through the semifinals. But that didn't stop me from not not pursuing singing because like for me singing is something that I really want to do wanted to do, and now that I'm doing it, I'm just embracing every moment and just wanting to grow and just grow with my music and my voice and my career. And but yeah, it's really to just not give up, because if it's really your time, it'll happen. It'll happen. I truly believe in that. So
Right.
just don't give up. And of course, don't forget to look back to the people who have been there before you reach your success. I think that's also very important, like your family, your friends who have been there for the longest time. I think it really plays a part that you're humble and you're grounded. So yeah, I think and I think that's also
Nice.
something I tell myself if I was able
Right.
to speak to my
Right.
younger self as well. Yeah.
Right. But you got to put the work in. It's just not going to
Yes,
happen magically. Just like I would love to
of
do that
course.
because look at you. You put your work in 10 years. 10
Mm-hmm.
years. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It didn't happen
Yeah.
overnight, and people
It
think it's
does.
so easy.
And then listen to Jennifer Hudson. You know, she didn't
Yes.
win Idol, and boom,
Right? Just
Oscars, Grammys.
right?
Come on.
Yeah, that's
So
why I also
yeah, no,
love
no,
looking up to people like that, because there's really those moments where you feel so down, or you feel like you don't want to push forward because maybe it's not for you. But I mean, if you really want it to happen, you're right. You really got to work for it, and you will be rewarded in the end for just
that's right.
working so hard and just trusting that it'll happen for you eventually. I really believe in that.
I do too. I do too. And I'm back
Right.
to see it, believe it, receive it.
Yes.
So I'm gonna get my daughter to come here. Alex. Hi.
Hi. You look stunning, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Okay, my question is, was it nerve-wracking at first performing in front of a big crowd?
Yeah. I mean, definitely. And I think with every performance or every show that I do have, I still have those, I still get nervous just because you don't know how the events or how the show's gonna really go. Just because also it's very different per audience, per place. And so I still get nervous up until today, but the moment I step on stage, I just go back to why I'm singing and that I really love singing, and it just poops. It just disappears right after that. But I still definitely get nervous right before. Yeah.
Okay. Me too.
Right? If I could ask you, what was the performance of mine that really caught your attention? I think I'm curious to know that.
Oh, there's two. There's one where you were on the radio and you're
Yes.
singing Andra Day. Is that her name? Andra Day?
Yes. Rise up. Yes.
Yeah, because you were sitting down singing.
Oh yeah, she keeps saying that of all your performances. Like, and she's sitting down, hitting those notes. She's
Yeah.
sitting down.
It's really hard. But the one perform, I think you sang Stone Cold, right?
Ooh,
That
yes,
one was
yes,
really good.
yes. Oh, thank you. Wow. Thank you. I mean, it's crazy just how the internet works and how these videos of mine are also able to just be there and for you guys to
Yeah.
also watch. I'm grateful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Could you please bless us with one of your songs or your beautiful voice?
Ooh. Okay. Was there a song that you wanted me to sing?
Oh my goodness, I forgot to ask you one question because your
Yes, it's
video,
okay.
this video that you did, it to me the message was like you were saying, "I am woman, hear me roar." Um, it-
Oh,
what song was that?
Trophy? Was it
Yes,
Trophy? Yes,
yes,
yes.
trophy. Was that the message you were trying to portray?
I think when I was writing Trophy, I was in a state where I was kind of annoyed with people just because there were just so many expectations towards me and my team. And so when we were writing that, we just really wanted it to be just choosing yourself and doing what makes, like you said, doing what makes you happy, doing what makes you proud. And so, yeah, that's just what the song is about. Just being proud of yourself and embracing who you are as well.
I'm woman and hear me roar. I love it.
Yes.
I love it. Please
Yes.
bless us with your voice. And yeah, we have
Um,
listened to so many covers. You can sing one of your own songs. Might as well.
Sure. Yes,
Might as
I would love
well.
to. Okay. So this is a song called Phoenix that I would like to sing for everyone joining us here today. So, okay. So let's shine like the sun, rise like a phoenix, take to the sky, 'cause we got no limits. Don't be afraid to reach for the stars, 'cause we were made to go that far.
And you sitting down, no warm up. Stop it.
I mean, it's morning. I warmed up before this interview also, but it's all good. Might as well be ready.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Thank you so much, Morissette, for joining us. It's been absolute pleasure. And thank you, darling, for introducing this lovely, amazing nightingale voice to us. So to me, well,
Oh,
actually to me, and hopefully to you as well that is watching, because she is absolutely phenomenal. Thank you again, darling. Thank you.
thank you. Thank you, Monique.
Everyone,
Thank
thank
you.
you for watching. Please like, comment, click the bell. Is that right? Did I say it right? I said it right.
Yes. Subscribe.
Take care. And remember, do things that make you smile. Boom.
Tell me your story. Never ever let life hold you down. Tell me your story. Don't worry, be happy, down, upside, frown. Tell me your story. Motivation, inspiration, uplifting and giving. Tell me your story. Inspiration, motivation, it's your life, so keep living. Tell me your story. Never ever let life hold you down. Tell me your story. Don't worry, be happy, down, upside, frown. Tell me your story. Motivation, inspiration, uplifting and giving. Tell me your story. Inspiration, motivation, it's your life, so keep living. Young black girl.